What's up, guys? Schroeder here with Reselling Electronics for Profit and Resellerator. Guys, today I have Ozzy with me. Ozzy joined the program about 2 months ago, and he's been absolutely crushing it. We're doing a kind of a check-in since he just passed 5,000 in sales within his first 2 months, which is awesome, which comes out to, it's about a 30% profit margin across the board. You've been selling mostly game consoles, right, Ozzy?
Game consoles, Nintendo Switches.
Okay, so the profit is probably even higher then. So good stuff.
Oculus accessories, the controllers.
Fantastic. Well, guys, I wanted to bring Ozzy on because Ozzy's been in the space for a while, but he was actually just telling me that he had the wrong techniques. And Ozzy, if you would, dude, let's talk about where you're at. You said you were a little over 6,000 in total sales 2 months in, right?
Oh yeah.
And in the past 30 days, you've done 4,000 in sales. So that, equates to about, let's just say, a 25% profit margin, a little over $1,000 extra in profit this month. And we're, that's on the low side because I know you're flipping mostly game consoles and those are higher profit margin than phones. So, but dude, I want you to talk a little bit about like where you were at like before Resellerator. Like, let's talk about that real quick. So I'm gonna let you talk about that. Go for it. Where were you before you joined Resellerator, and what were your kind of misconceptions about phone flipping and flipping electronics in general?
Like before where I was at, I wasn't very consistent. I mean, I was consistent but unsuccessful. I was like following the wrong negotiation technique. Um uh was only getting like Galaxy like S9, some broken tablets. I didn't get any iPhone leads, and the iPhone leads that I could get, uh, I wasn't successful with them. Maybe one or two, and um, I was just I made the customers really angry. I wrote down too many words in my texts. I uh, I over explained. I shared too much information, and the customer just wants an offer. All you need is a device condition. You make the appraisal, you make the offer, start at the lowest block. Uh, and I didn't do that. I asked all the information. I wanted to make sure that I had exactly what I needed, and it just made them angry. And they were impatient, and that was my fault. So, um,
So
I,
on that topic, real quick, I remember whenever you did your negotiation call with Aaron on onboarding, you guys actually closed the deal on an iPhone together, right?
yeah, like he restarted the conversation,
Yeah.
and his techniques was just like a message. We messaged them, and they were like, we probably pulled the message back up, but it only took like it's like a couple minutes, and then we were at the meetup. There was about a $50 profit, and I just drove to him. I met him, bought the phone.
There you go, dude. I love it. That's what the program's all about, right? Is like teaching the techniques that actually work. Because me, Aaron, and Matt, we're in the business. We're still flipping. I enjoy flipping. It's a fun business and it's an easier way for me to make money than working at a restaurant. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's keep talking about where you were before. So you had the wrong negotiation techniques. What else? Like what else was was something you just didn't have down yet.
Oh yeah, the phone was an iPhone 13, and
Mm,
it was clean ESN. It was like 128 gigabytes, so it was a really good phone. But where I was before, um, I just couldn't. I didn't have the discipline. I followed followed the wrong technique. I worked too much for too little profit. Uh, I wasn't really my ads. They were only I spent $100 every week, and my ad spend was about $2 per lead. Um, so I didn't get too many leads, and I
Gotcha.
spent a lot of money. But the way that the way that you did my ads, it's only like a couple cents per lead, just like maybe $1 a day or less, and I get at least a couple leads, 5, 10 leads, spending $5, and now you put I said that I wanted to put my ad spend on $10.
Yeah, now you're getting like five. I think your cost per lead was around $1.20, $1.50, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're more serious about selling their phones, and um, the way that if I would have used the techniques that I did before, I would have getting all of these nice iPhone 12s, 13s, 14s, and I wouldn't have closed any of them. I would have spent all day negotiating, and we would have gotten nowhere. I was trying to just build rapport with the customer, have a nice friendly conversation, and kind of like a sales. I thought I thought of salesman technique, but with buying electronics that doesn't
Yeah.
work.
They just want an offer. That's all they care about, man.
Yeah,
Most people don't understand that, right? Like the reason the customer is reaching out to us is because they want an offer. That's all they want. They don't care to have a conversation. Like it isn't a direct sales like thing. It's you know, we got to kind of flip the script a little bit on that, right? We have to give the customer what they want up front and then have that conversation. And that's where the negotiation happens. And then we just pull more information, right? I see people all the time that just ask for the carrier gigabyte is a blacklist all in one thing.
hmm
And that just, it doesn't work.
I accidentally appraised yesterday. I got a trade up for
There you go.
lead, and it was an iPhone XS Max.
Yeah.
So I made an offer by using the iPhone XS by
Wow.
accident.
Did they accept?
I have to follow up with them.
I mean, hey, at least you didn't over appraise. There
Yeah.
you go, dude. So I love it, man. So just I want to talk about one thing real quick. So we have, within the past few months, really revamped our onboarding process with, bringing people into Resellerator. And I want to talk about Resellerator here real quick. Whenever you joined, did you expect what you got, like in the very beginning? Like, was that expected?
I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I should not expect you to do all the work, but you like over delivered and you got me started. Like you provide all the support, like you get the whole business rolling, like everything is you spent time uh dealing with helping me set up ads, negotiation, uh setting up the website, um
Game consoles.
and consoles.
So,
Um
like on a scale from one to 10, how would you rate the onboarding experience coming into Resellerator?
the onboarding experience. Um, I say get your computer out. It's a 10. It's like over a 10.
Love it.
Uh,
Fantastic.
us, if you want to join, get serious. Because going back to like where I was before, I didn't have the discipline. I've been listening to the MFCEO project, working, doing 75 hard. I just hurt my back, so my back has to heal. But focus on your success. Like your focus on not letting the people tell you what you can and can't do. You know, um, that's where I was before, not confident, listening to the other people, not focusing on the business. Because if you don't like go all in, like it won't work. You have to commit to it. Like and it's really building my confidence with also the reach out. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like I used to think, oh man, these people are professional sellers. They want like $500 for their 2-year-old Oculus. Man, they're never gonna go down. But now I don't care. Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go. Yeah, now it's all just, especially with the reach out method, it's just a numbers game, right?
yeah.
Like once you realize that and you start getting the nose in, and this is something I had to learn too, because this isn't something I taught, because I did all of my numbers and everything just from paid ads for the most part. Like that's where I came from. That's what I'm good at. So learning the reach out method, especially with Matt, and Kayla, it was a game changer, and because now I realize, okay, so it's a volume game. Like the more people I talk to, the more money I'm going to make. Like that's just it, you know. And it sounds like you're racking up a lot of no's, which is good, but you're getting some yeses as well.
Yeah, as long as I send 10 reach outs a day, I'll make at least 1 or 2 deals, and I'll have follow-ups, and you can wear them down.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
they'll drop their price. I'll offer $50 for a switch, and they'll be like, "No, I'll sell you my Switch Lite for $50." And then they drop their price from like 125 to like 100 or 90.
Are you
Uh,
upselling at all in the reach out method?
would you say?
Are you upselling at all in the reach out method?
Oh yeah,
Good stuff, dude. Love it.
I had a Nintendo Switch, the jailbroken one that was already modified
Mhm.
that I just bought a couple days ago. I bought it for 170, no, $180. And while we were there, um, I actually, yeah, I told him like I also buy iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, Samsungs. Um, I upsold at the meetup. So he said he had a Nintendo DS XL modified with Luma,
There you
Sierra
go.
custom firmware, and Galaxy. He had a Galaxy S22 Ultra.
There you go.
So I appraised it. I made the offer. Um, he said like he would take the offer. He didn't sell me the phone though. I'm gonna follow up with him and see if he'll still sell it to me. But he did. He sold me a PlayStation 3. Um, it's backwards compatible.
There you go.
Uh,
That's money right there. For
and the
those
Nintendo.
if you know, you know, but if you don't know, you don't know.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Matt Shirley.
hell yeah, brother.
So, all right, dude, love it, dude, and appreciate you being a Resellerator, and actually, you've already finished 100% of the program, unless because I recently added more, by the way.
Ooh.
Um, so feel free to dive in, but um, you finished the whole curriculum pretty fast. Um, can you speak to the curriculum itself a little bit? Like, what did you like most about the curriculum?
I like that. You can always go back if you have any questions. You just look at the curriculum. It is, it explains everything. It's like holding your hand. It has, it's literally holding your hand. It's like you go back and you ask. Sometimes I'll ask you questions and be like, just go look at the curriculum. It's there.
Yeah,
So, uh, and it gives you all the tools. Just save it to your Google. Save it to your Google Sheets.
yes,
Uh,
sir. Well, that was the point. Make it easy and accessible, and don't leave any stone unturned, right? Yeah, a couple
mhm.
a couple other things we'll be adding. And I want the Resellerator curriculum to kind of become like a library of resources for everybody instead of like a course to go through. I want it to be more of like go in, get what you need, like an all you can eat buffet type deal, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of the goal. So a couple of things we got coming to it are the game console and VR courses that Matt is currently working on. I have a shipping course coming to it to show you guys what to ship in what, right? Um, obviously best practices and things like that too. Um, And there's a couple of pawn shop profits is coming to it as well. So show you guys how to buy from pawn shops and stuff like that. So I think it'd be pretty cool. So there's a lot coming, right? Like I'm in this for the long haul. So I'm not, going anywhere. This is gonna be a, relatively large program. But I want to give you guys all of the resources it takes to succeed, which you're already succeeding, but obviously I want you to 10x that, right? So let's talk about like the goal now, man. Like, what is the goal? You were just like before our call, you were talking about you're out of work for 2 weeks and you've actually been able to focus almost 100% of your energy on flipping things.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is the end goal for you within the program, within the 6 months of the Resellerator?
First off, make enough money to pay my bills, so that me going back to reality, make enough money to pay my bills, and I like to hit $10,000 a month. Like I don't know what you would say realistically, but I'm really surprised at how what I've done. Like just what is it right here? $932 in one day after listening to all these things. It's crazy.
Wait until that's daily, man. Wait until that's a daily thing. Then like you want that to become the norm, right? Like once that's the normal, that's when you're hitting those 10K profit months. So it's just, the great thing about this business is it's a volume game. If you buy more stuff, you talk to more people, you make more money. That's all it is.
Yeah, and like as you get more reviews, you can add Google My Business. Make sure you get reviews. As long as you build your reviews,
Yeah,
and get your pictures with your customer, and add them to your page, you'll get more business to social proof, and that will help reach that goal
yeah.
for sure. Uh, I've got 5-star reviews, and when you look at my name, I'm the first result that pops up now.
There you go. Oh, really? In Google My Business?
Yeah.
Dude, congratulations. Dude, that is going to serve you long term. Big time. I get 3 calls a day from Google My Business, and those leads that come from that are, they're looking to sell. They're ready, right? They're not playing around. They need money today. So, congratulations on doing that and getting your customer photos, and getting that social proof built up on Google, because that's really important. Most people don't do that, and they don't take the time to do those necessary actions that it takes to actually build a business that stays, right?
Yes.
I actually talk about this in my newest Core 4 video on YouTube. The Core 4 are number one, reach outs, right? Then ads, then diversification, and then Google My Business SEO. Like those are, once you have all 4 just ticking and working, there's no way you can't get leads. Like there's no way.
No, you'll get lead. Like you'll close deals as long as you do that. As long as you follow the program and stay, like Aaron says, you respond to all your leads.
Yeah,
And
respond to all your leads, even if it's an iPhone 6, right? Make them an offer anyway, right?
yeah, upsell. They have things. They
Yeah,
they
have
have
things.
more.
I want everybody to remember that. Like everybody that's watching this on the replay, guys, we still make offers on iPhone 6s and Galaxy S5s. You know why? That person has other electronics we can buy. Every single, so a good example of this, I bought actually this this is a Surface Pro. So I bought this from a guy who originally hit me up to sell a Galaxy A71 or whatever it was. It was cracked. It was worth nothing, right? Like I could only buy it for like $5 because it was going to sell for like 35. Anyway, I hit him up and I was just like, hey man, look, so I'm only going to offer like $5 on this because I can't sell it for much, but do you have anything else that I can buy? We buy MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, cameras, game consoles, VR systems, a lot of it, right? This dude sends me a list of other things he has. I made over $500 in profit off of that lead, and a repeat customer because he came back 2 days later and sold me other stuff. So it's important to make an offer to every lead because, and Ozzy, you now know this, if you don't make an offer to that lead, they'll never come back, right? You will probably lose that customer forever.
Oh yeah, yeah, you will.
Well, good stuff. I freaking love it. So what is the so you want to be making $10,000 in profit a month. It's not out of the range of possibility, man. Like if you just 5x what you're doing right now, it's there,
Hell yeah. I stay realistic. I know what I could do is about like 5,000 right now, like in profit. And as long as I stay consistent and do what you're saying, do what you say, I can hit 10,000.
Yeah, I know you can, dude. I know you can. Well, Ozzy, so we'll see on the next interview when you finally cross the $10,000 in sales threshold. And then obviously the 20,000, 30,000. Like I want to document your journey throughout this so that you have it as well. Oh, the kitty cat. So yeah, dude, I can't wait to document your journey throughout this whole thing, man. I think it'll be really cool to see everything and show other people that it is possible. A lot of people think like phone flipping is dead, but they're just doing it wrong.
You will
Like,
not find a program like this anywhere. Not that I know of. I've been like, I mean,
yeah,
really, I know you came from David Kosciuszko, right?
yep.
Yeah, like that's what I was looking before, and I couldn't do it because I was in a spot where, I just didn't commit. And you're the one who followed through. You did everything that you were supposed to do, and you built this entire thing, like, the whole team working together, and like, I
So
can't.
curious, which call is your favorite during the week? I know we have three calls, sometimes four, but like which weekly call is your favorite?
Um, I mean, I like them all. I feel bad because um, had a couple appointments and I've had to miss Aaron to call and rewatch the video. But I love the negotiation call. I love his energy.
Yeah, Aaron's awesome. Yeah, yeah, good stuff, dude. Well, guys, if you guys are interested in Resellerator, you guys can apply below in the description. This is a invite only type thing. You can book a call, and we'll see if you're a good fit. We only take people that we think will actually win, because we don't want to hurt our success rate by bringing on somebody that we don't think is going to win, right? Like that hurts us. So we only bring on the people that we think are truly going to embody what it means to be a rescaler. And yeah, so if that's you, feel free to apply and see you soon. Thanks for coming on, Ozzy. Any last words you want to say to the people watching on YouTube and Facebook?
Yeah, like my goal, like my end goal is make sacrifices now so you don't have to make sacrifices forever in the future. So that I can I've been working at my regular job and also doing this um, at my job and after work and on the weekends. And while I'm doing that, I also am able to spend time with my son, and he watches me do it. He starts conversations and talks to the customers,
Oh,
and
that's awesome, dude. Good stuff.
he tests out the game consoles. He's like, "That's a nice Nintendo Switch. Let me test it out."
How old is your son?
Like 5,
That's
he'll be
awesome.
5 in
I got a
October.
5-year-old, so every time I bring home a Switch, he's like, "Oh, you got me another one?" I brought a Pokemon Violet and the Violet and Yellow one. I can't remember what it's called. Um, yeah, I'm an expert, right? I don't even know what this device is called. But that just goes to show you don't need to know anything about a device to flip it. Um, anyway, yeah, every time I come home with like a new Nintendo Switch, he's like, "Ooh, is that mine?"
Yeah, like you really don't have to make sacrifices. You just because you can do it with your kids. You just, just don't let people take your energy. You know, save your energy. You
Yeah, a lot
know,
of people think that that this business is going to take a lot from their life.
yeah,
I don't like my children come with me to the post office, to ship
yeah,
things out. They know how to ship things out now, you know. I I would rather instill this business into them at a very early age. That way they never have to want for money. They can literally just go to a marketplace somewhere, wherever, 10 years down the line, whether it's Facebook or another platform, and they'll be able to find money, right? Like
hmm,
you and I now, we can just go to Facebook Marketplace and find money that day, right?
yeah.
Like, so it's awesome.
Like you can bring your kids with you. Like you don't have to make sacrifices really. Just if these people you get excited and you tell these people about this new program, you really don't have to because the people they'll just tell you, well, that's a scam. It didn't work out for me because I tried it. I tried it. I tried it. You didn't commit. I needed to have balance. I needed to go out and drink with my friends. You're changing. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than us? Come back. Rich people evil. What can you do with that money? You can help people with the money. You can help your family. Like, if it didn't work out for these people, that does not mean that it won't work out for you. You need to work for the program. You need to do it. You need to work for it.
Oh, you're a
It's
big Andy fan, so 90 days, right?
yes.
Commit for 90 days. And if you're going to do something new, you got to commit at least for a quarter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do it for a straight 90 day, it's very I like what Matt calls the steps in this program. He calls it predictable success, right? Like, and we have this boiled down number wise. Let me turn my light on. It got really dark in here. So Matt calls everything predictable success because if you do 10 to 25 reach outs a day, if you're running, $10 a day on ads, if you are doing those things every single day, very hard to lose. Very hard. So, like, if you're talking to, if you're doing 10 reach outs, so 300 reach outs a month, and then you're getting, let's just say, 100 leads a month, that hard to lose, just from
And
a
you'll
short perspective.
sorry. And you'll also have people like last night. There's like you'll have leads that will just be maybe they're unsure. Um, maybe it's late at night today, but I have a meetup scheduled for today already. Just I responded to a lead like uh 8 o'clock last night, and we're meeting up today.
Yeah, schedule meetup model right there, baby.
Yeah,
Love that stuff, huh? Awesome, dude. Well, Ozzy, I really appreciate you coming on, dude, and I can't wait to interview you again when you have crossed that $10,000 threshold, and I can't wait to send you the award for that. Um, and like I said, everybody that's interested, feel free to apply below. We will look through your application, see if you're a good fit, um, and let you know, right? Other than that, man, any last words for the people that'll be applying?
um, I say don't deviate from the program. Don't try your own thing. Don't try to change the program. Follow the program. Do follow the scripts. Follow it to a T. Because if you deviate, it won't work. But just make the offer. You know, don't add anything extra. Um, just like Aaron, just like Chris, just like you do everything that the mentors tell you to do. Um, because it works. It's not it's not a secret. You just have to do it.
Love it, man. Yeah, there's no secret. You just have to do the work.
I mean, you guys are like the OGs. Like you made mistakes and you fixed them and you figured out what works. And really nobody else can say that. Nobody has built a program that actually, maybe I could find a couple programs that tell you that they'll help you with it, but it's just I couldn't find anything I, like this at all.
Well, man, I really appreciate it, and looking forward to your continued success with everything. And like I said, for everybody who's watching, feel free to apply. We're going to be interviewing Ozzy probably in another month or two when he hits that 10,000, and I get to send him that award. And really looking forward to that. And yeah, so if you want a piece of Resellerator and you want to be in the best program on the market, apply. Appreciate it, guys.